Phenethylline is a quadrug of amphetamine and theophylline which behaves as a prodrug to both of the aforementioned drugs. It is also spelled phenethylline and phenethylline. Other names for it are amphetamine oethyl theophylline and amphetamine. The drug was marketed for use as a psychostimulant under the brand names Captagon, Biocaptan, and Phyton. Phenethylline was first synthesized by the German Degussa AG in 1961 and used for around 25 years as a milder alternative to amphetamine and related compounds. Although there are no FDA-approved indications for phenethylline, it was used in the treatment of hyperkinetic children, and, less commonly, for narcolepsy and depression. One of the main advantages of phenethylline was that it does not increase blood pressure to the same extent as an equivalent dose of amphetamine and so could be used in patients with cardiovascular conditions. Phenethylline was considered to have fewer side effects and less potential for abuse than amphetamine. Nevertheless, phenethylline was listed in 1981 as a Schedule I controlled substance in the US, and it became illegal in most countries in 1986 after being listed by the World Health Organization for international scheduling under the Convention on Psychotropic Substances. Even though the actual incidence of phenethylline abuse was quite low, the phenethylline molecule results when theophylline is covalently linked with amphetamine via an alkyl chain. Phenethylline is metabolized by the body to form two drugs, amphetamine and theophylline, both of which are active stimulants. The physiological effects of phenethylline therefore seem to result from a combination of these two compounds. Although this is not entirely clear, abuse of phenethylline of the brand name Captagon is common in the Middle East, and counterfeit versions of the drug continue to be available despite its illegality. Many of these counterfeit Captagon tablets actually contain other amphetamine derivatives that are easier to produce, but are pressed and stamped to look like Captagon pills. Some counterfeit Captagon pills analyzed do contain phenethylline, however, indicating that illicit production of this drug continues to take place. Phenethylline is a popular drug in Western Asia, and is allegedly used by militant groups in Syria. It is manufactured locally by a cheap and simple process and is sold for $1.50 to $2 a pill as of July 2019 in Lebanon. According to some leaks, militant groups also export the drug in exchange for weapons and cash. According to Abdullah Muhammad al-Sharif, Secretary General of the National Committee for Narcotics Control and Assistant Director of Anti-Drug and Preventative Affairs, 40% of the drug users who fall in the 12 to 22 age group in Saudi Arabia are addicted to phenethylline. According to UNODC, Saudi Arabia received 7 tons of Captagon in 2010, a third of world supply. In 2017, Captagon was the most popular recreational drug in the Arabian Peninsula. On the 26th of October 2015, a member of the Saudi royal family, Prince Abdel Mohsen bin Walid bin Abdulaziz, and 4 others were detained in Beirut on charges of drug trafficking after airport security discovered 2 tons of Captagon pills and some cocaine on a private jet scheduled to depart for the Saudi capital of Riyadh. The following month, Agence France Presse reported that the Turkish authorities had seized 2 tons of Captagon during raids in the Hatay region on the Syrian border. The pills, almost 11 million of them, had been produced in Syria and were being shipped to countries in the Arab states of the Persian Gulf. On the 31st of December 2015, the Lebanese army announced that it had discovered 2 large-scale drug production workshops in the north of the country. Large quantities of Captagon pills were seized. 2 days earlier, 3 tons of Captagon and hashish were seized at Beirut airport. The drugs were concealed in school desks being exported to Egypt. The drug is playing a role in the Syrian civil war. The production and sale of phenethylline generates large revenues which are likely used to fund weapons, as well as combatants on different sides using the stimulant to keep them fighting. References to the drug were found on a mobile phone used by Mohamed Lahioui Eboula, a French Tunisian who killed 84 civilians in Nice on Bastille Day 2016. In May 2017, French customs at Charles de Gaulle Airport seized 750,000 Captagon pills transported from Lebanon. and destined for Saudi Arabia. In addition, 2 other separate discoveries of the pills were also made at Charles de Gaulle Airport in January, heading for the Czech Republic, and in February hidden in steel molds. From the same year, further investigation showed that the seized products mainly contained a mixture of amphetamine and phenethylline. In January 2018, Saudi Arabia seized 1.3 million captagon pills at Al Haditha crossing near the border with Jordan. In December 2018, Greece intercepted a Syrian ship sailing for Libya, carrying